Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about one of the most common problems with designers who are about to become freelancers or currently are freelancers, or simply designers who would like to bring their business and charge more. And that is the problem of isolation. So essentially what happens is that you as a designer don't connect with maybe other designers and other peers in your industry. And so what starts to happen is that slowly but surely you start to isolate yourself, and you stop learning. And even though maybe you're continuing to learn technical things on YouTube or via courses, you start to think and act in patterns, and you kind of repeat the same mistakes over and over and over again without you even realizing. And the solution to this is obviously to try your best efforts to connect with other designers, and to try to make friendships, and just talk about your processes, learn from other people's processes, because that will definitely help you make your learning curve much better. And this is something which, to be honest, I struggled at first when I became a freelancer. So just to give you a brief overview, I used to work for two companies in London once I graduated from design university, and a little bit after that, I became a freelancer, and I relocated in Italy to work 100% remotely. And that's where the problem started, because even though I already had some good skills when it comes to UI and UX design, I didn't have a lot of skills when it comes to client finding clients, and my processes in my design business. I mean, those were things which I totally didn't understand at the time. And once I started networking, once I started to, in my case, I hired a coach, and I learned from people who were ahead of me at the time. That's where my progress really went much, much faster. And that's actually something which that's actually like a problem which you can solve right now. And one of the solutions is, of course, network with other designers. But my suggestion would be to find also designers who are ahead of you in the compared to your current stage. And one thing which I would recommend looking into is maybe something like the Future Pro Group, which is basically a weekly FaceTime. It's basically like you get into this group where you're surrounded by like-minded designers, and you also get a weekly FaceTime with the Future. And in case you don't know who the Future is, it's basically a very successful design company that delivers a lot of great value. I would definitely recommend you to check their YouTube channel, because they have tons of free content, and it really is amazing. I learned a bunch from them, so yeah, there's definitely a lot of nuggets that they have. And basically, in this pro group, you get exclusive access to their Facebook group, their weekly video calls, and also the library of the weekly calls with Chris, Ben, Matthew, Greg, and I mean it's really is a lot of and also the 10% off on the courses. And yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool if you're a beginner or even intermediate designer, or maybe you're an experienced designer which has just entered the freelance design world. I would definitely recommend you to check this out. As they say on the site, this is good for freelancers, agency owners, and any creative entrepreneur, really. So yeah, I mean, it's something I would definitely recommend. But of course, you can also join other design masterminds and yeah, just have a look around. I mean, this is not the cheapest one for sure. It's $150 a month, and you can cancel at any time. So maybe you can give it a go and see if you like it. But I can tell you from experience, guys, $150 and but not having the knowledge to acquire clients or even like as I'm looking back at my career, there were some things that if I only knew before, my progress and my income would have scaled so much faster. So I would definitely keep an eye in this mindset of investing, trying things out. Of course, you find a lot of free stuff online, but a lot of the times it's not packaged in a way where it's really easy to follow. So my best suggestion would be to try a bunch of things and don't isolate because as I said before, I did this mistake before, and it totally set me back in my design career. So hope this video was useful, and if you want to check the Future Pro group, I'll leave a link in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.